hustle. Give me that heart-centered hustle. Caring for my team, we can't go wrong. Won't ever quit, no, I won't ever stop. This passion inside me will give you it all that I got. Centered hustle.
Let me tell you about a conversation that as a new leader that I delayed for way too long. There was someone on my team, absolutely brilliant, but totally unaware that their behavior was tanking the morale on our team. Everything from missed deadlines, dismissive comments, side-eye in meetings. These things made the team go silent. But as a leader, especially as a new leader who was, afraid of conflict, I kept making excuses. Hey, it's just a phase. They mean well. Let's just give it more time. But the real translation was, and let's be honest, I was scared. Scared to hurt their feelings, scared of their reaction, scared that I would just say the wrong thing. So I did what some leaders do when they don't like conflict. I waited until the day a leader had observed me with my team, and they put me aside and said, Chris, why in the world do you tolerate this behavior? It's tanking your team. And that just, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Because I realized in trying to avoid discomfort and putting the difficult conversation off, I had created harm for my entire team. So I had the conversation. Yes, it was hard. Yes, it was uncomfortable, but it was honest and it was anchored in genuine care. I told them what I observed, how it was affecting the team, and what needed to change. I even asked, do you know how your words have been landing and impacting those that you work with? There was silence. And the response was, I really had no clue that any of this was taking place. Has anyone told you or shared this feedback with you? No one has said anything to me, they said. After that, they thanked me for being honest, for trusting them enough to say what needed to be said. But here's the part that we don't talk about enough. What happens after the conversation? Because the conversation isn't just the finish. The conversation is actually just a starting point. After that moment, we created an agreement, not just about expectations, but about how we both would show up. I committed to being a leader that would check in with them more often. They committed to receiving feedback. And then we both agreed silence would not be a strategy on our team. And you know what? The change didn't happen overnight, but it did happen. One moment of courage led to the start of a culture of accountability, not only for myself, but for my entire team. That conversation just didn't shift one person. It reshaped everyone around us. Because here's what I learned. Every hard truth you avoid becomes a weight your team carries in silence. I'll say that again. Every hard truth that you avoid as a leader becomes another weight that your team carries in silence. Leadership isn't about saying what's easy. It's about saying what's necessary with heart and with precision. Now, as a leader, I don't delay what needs to be said. I don't wait for perfect words. I lead with care, but I don't tiptoe around anymore. Because silence protects comfort, but speaking up protects the culture. Listen, if you've been sitting on a conversation that, it's been keeping you up at night, this is your moment. It's not too late to lead. Thank you all for joining me today on Heart Center Hustle. Thank you for walking through this with me. If this helped you, like, subscribe, and share it with someone. And if you want to hear other leaders that are making an impact in the leadership space, head over to leadershiponemedia.com. That's leadershiponemedia.com. Until next time, hey, let's lead with heart. Peace.
Give me that heart-centered hustle. It keeps me going strong.